So, in this digital age, having an online presence is not just an option but a necessity. Libraries are evolving from brick and mortar spaces into hybrid knowledge hubs. Through this workshop, you will learn how to harness WordPress and one of the most popular content management system to build modern, user-friendly library websites that engage and serve your community better. So we are privileged to be guided by two outstanding experts. The first expert is Dr. Tripathi, sir, a well-known name in the lab field. I hope everyone know him. So Dr. Tripathi is the Deputy Librarian at NIT Jalandhar and a recipient of the prestigious Commonwealth Fellowship with over 21 years of experience at institutes like IIT Kanpur and NIT Rourkela. He brings deep insight into IT resources and open source software, including WordPress, Moodle, Koha, DSpace, and many more. He also manages the widely followed Librarian Guide platform on YouTube. You may visit on his YouTube channel. You may find very useful resources. And our second resource person is Engineer Ramkaran, sir, a dynamic professional from the tech world. Engineer Ram Karan sir is a digital marketing strategist and a software expert with over 15 years of experience. He has helped numerous businesses and institutions with website design, SEO, lead generation, and digital branding. He brings a fresh and practical perspective on designing impactful library websites. You can learn more about him via LinkedIn profile. You can visit LinkedIn Ramkanan 1 है ना? You can search with this term. So before we begin, a few housekeeping points. Please keep your microphones muted during the session. Use the Zoom chat to post your questions, and question answer session will follow the presentations. So you can ask in the question answer session. Okay. So let's now begin today's session with Dr. Tripathi sir, who will guide us through the fundamentals of creating a WordPress-based library website and what are the content should be there in the website. So over to you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Fajal, for warm introduction and briefing about the activities you are going means carrying in this virtual session. First of all, very happy evening to one and all present in this virtual workshop, which is scheduled to be conducted on the content management system, WordPress. So I would like to express my deep gratitude to Mr. Fajal for inviting me to act as a resource person today on the topic chosen WordPress. I will try my level best to take you all through the practical activities so that you understand better and also you can implement in your day-to-day routine activities for providing better services, whether it is personal or you are making it for official. So indeed, it is a very good initiative taken by the DRTC, um, means Mr. Fajal and his team. So today it is the need of an hour. We should equip with all the library technologies. Especially, I support open source technology. So because that gives you freedom to use as per your convenience. So WordPress is one of them which can make your activities much attentive and attractive and also provide you an opportunity to bring useful services for your library patrons. I am talking in the means keeping the scenario of library. I guess most of the participants must be from library background, but in case if anyone is not from library background, so wherever you are working, you can make a difference using the content management system, especially the WordPress. So to begin with, first I would like to request everyone who is on the board to please mute yourself because if you remain unmuted, sometimes it create disturbances and distracts from the discussion. So I request everyone to please mute yourself. Second, during the discussion, if you have any query or questions, so you can stop me or you can ask me at the end of session. Both the options are open, but I will prefer accepting the question in the form of question in the chat box, because that does not disturb the rhythm of the talk. So if you have any query or question, so we will attend that one. Yeah, let me first, I think Mr. Fazal has already shared the module wise the topic, that how we will take you all through the WordPress journey. So building library website using WordPress, in which the first topic comes introduction about WordPress and followed by setting up WordPress. So these two things I will focus on first, and then I will continue with the practical session also. So let me take you first with I guess my PPT is visible to you all. I will take you all through the PPT which I have prepared to give you a brief idea about the word means content management system, especially when we talk about developing a website. So there are many ways through which you can develop the website. This is not only one way. Means I mean to say that WordPress is not only the way through which you can develop website. There are many other ways which can help you to develop the website. So we'll just go through one by one, and we'll see that how the WordPress is being useful or can be helpful for developing the website. So we are going to have discussion about all these topics. Let us concentrate about not WordPress. I would like to draw your attention about the content management system, because WordPress is a content management system. So before we begin discussing about the WordPress specifically, let us know about how it came into the picture. See, in early 90s, there was introduction of HTML, hypertext markup language, which was responsible for making a website. It was not, you can say, it was not very much dynamic, though the content was designed and content was kept in the website in the static form. Later, the dynamic HTML page also started in the picture to create interactive and animated pages using a combination of HTML and DHTML, dynamic hypertext markup language. And slowly it came, means started the journey, and then in 92, the World Wide Web came in the picture. In 1999, the GeoCity, that time it was the hosting service which was later acquired by Yahoo. And after that, then it was the first kind of, you can say, the content management system. That time it was giving to the user to manage their web pages. So initially, the CMS was not fully in the picture, because there was no any particular, um, you can say, specific software kind of thing which can uh, manage the content or manage the pages. But it came after 2000. There was a massive development in the field of HTML and DHTML web pages, and also the proprietary and open source content management system. So if you see the means to understand what is content, to because when we deal with any content management system, whether it is Joomla, WordPress, Drupal, Alfresco, or whatever it is, we have to understand the basic, what exactly the content management system does. So before that, we need to understand what is content. most of the people, they keep asking the question that what is content. So we all know that content is created by the content creator, or sometimes it is created by multiple review, and after multiple editing it comes the final version. Then we create information, we review it and publish. So that may contain, sometimes it may be textual, sometimes it may be audio, video, or images. It may have multiple type of content. So it depends on how and what content you are going to deliver. Content management system, by terminology itself you can understand the system which manages the content, that is called content management system. And it is a kind of package in the form of software which enables you to manage the pages effectively using some technology. So there are many technology in the content management system. Some are proprietary, some are free, some are open source. So it is up to you that which one you chooses for your purpose, and which one you opt for developing the website. There may be different type of CMS: web content management system, enterprise content management system, digital asset management, records management system. See, all these are managing the content only, but the nature of content is different. If you talk about content management and management in the form of web, that manage the content primarily intended for massive delivery via website. Means generally we do it in library by developing a website where we organize all our information by giving the different headings, that we call it as a menu, main menu and subheading, and after that we arrange our content. So that purpose of that page is to inform the mass about your activities. As far as the enterprise content management system is concerned, so generally this contains the content which is of commercial type. It is not necessarily intended for mass delivery, but sometimes it can be to very specific, or sometimes people they maintain their content to have the resume, or maintaining the memos, blogs, reports. So this enterprise content management system depends on the means nature of the content, how and where you are managing. So generally it relates or connects with the business kind of activity. Digital asset management, where we manage mostly the rich digital content, like image, video, audio. And record management, sometimes we have to manage our record, especially in the business operation, to have the detail about sales records, excess, contracts, employee remuneration, salary, everything. So all these are type of CMS, and most popular is the web content management, because that is the purpose of web content management system, to disseminate information to the mass. And especially if we talk about the content related to library, so that directs or deals with the mass, and disseminates information about your center, organization, whatever it is. Or sometimes it may be personal also. What exactly content management system does? It increases the editorial efficiency. It allows content automation and aggregation. It allows content reuse and control the content. As I already mentioned that any content, if it is of sensitive in nature, it goes through multiple review, and then we post it on our website. So we have the control of organizing or posting the page systematically. and that we will see when we discuss practically. There may be different advantages. I am not going to draw much attention about this because we all know what can be the advantage, but some of them, it will allow to design the website and customize in an easy way. It also gives you an opportunity to manage users with different roles and permission. Some can be manager, some can be the top administrator in the web management committee. So there may be different role of the user, and also the permission may be given to what extent one can handle the pages. Especially content management system is either free or open source under the general public license. So uh, it is very easy. There is no cost involvement. You can go to the website, you can download, and you can implement. It provides a very common editor that is called WYSIWYG. WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get. This is a very popular editor for managing the content, and it is very useful for manipulating the layout of the document. Just like a Word, Microsoft Word, we type, we edit, we format. The same thing we can do it in the WYSIWYG editor. So it allows you to just reuse the content, edit the content, manipulate the layout of the document very easily. The most important feature of Siemens is that you can create a dynamic website. Some of the content management system, they provide advanced feature. Even if you do not have the programming knowledge, then also you can have the dynamic website. So it provides you theme where you can have various you can type of design and integrate easily without any programming knowledge or designing knowledge. It also gives you a lot of opportunity to have multiple plugins. Let me tell you, the content management system, it has got some of the additional feature like plugins, themes, and modules. So all these are, you can say, add-on facility which extends the look and feel of the website. So I'll show you how we do in the case of WordPress. And it also gives you opportunity to, uh, or you can say the content management system are search engine optimization friendly. It means a site built in CMS can be easily optimized for search engine listing. So if you're developing the website, it can easily get indexed on the top search engines, and it can be searched in the top list very quickly. It supports multilingual. Suppose I am developing a website, I belong to South India and I want to develop in Tamil. So that is supported by almost every content management system. So it can translate content in their language, or directly you can write the content. Some of the very popular content management system, which I am just showing on the screen, WordPress, Wix, Squarespace, Joomla, and Blogger, Drupal. These are very popular. And if you look at the statistics of the live website, so you will find that approximate more than 35% of the website on the internet, you will find developed using the WordPress. So you can understand the power of the content management system, especially the WordPress. It is used worldwide and most of the organization and people. Now, what should be the checkpoint for evaluation if you are going to select the content management system? So you are supposed to have some common evaluation category, that what feature is given in the content management about integration, how the content page are published, what is the level of permission, user management, how the workflows work, and what about the development of the particular content management system, what infrastructure required, and how much support you get in case any trouble. So these are some common evaluation for before implementation. And a very quick comparison between top three content management system, that is Drupal, WordPress, and Joomla. So let me tell you that all these three CMS are open source and are licensed under general public license. And these are all developed in the PHP, pre-hypertext processor, uh, and uses the MySQL database. So MySQL, PHP, all these are uh, supported. Means these three open source content management system are supported by PHP and MySQL. And all these three use themes, templates, plugins, extension, module for adding functionality and features. So uh, s- two websites which I have been using WordPress and Joomla, I will show you that how does it look. We will also see some of the website of Drupal. So you will see, in addition to these three content management system, there are many other CMS also, which are very popular and you can say robust in nature. But in my opinion, WordPress will give you all facility if you want to develop a personal page or official page. In specific, if I talk about WordPress, so it was developed in 27th May 2003 by two people, one American blogger Matt Mullenweg and British blogger Mike Little. And as of 2022, 40% of all website run on WordPress. So you can see that how much popular it is. It is written in PHP programming language. Already I explained that supports MySQL and PHP. So this data I have already given that this may be obsolete if you just look into the statistics of WordPress. So that picture may little bit more in percentage. Okay, not to ignore when you are developing a website. Now coming to the point, main point, what exactly you want to build? It is blog or website. So we need to understand first. Suppose I'm going to have a website for my library, or I'm going to have page for my a personal page, or for my institution, or whatever it is. So first of all, you need to decide whether I'm going to develop a blog or website. There are two things. Developing a website may have the static page, but blog will have, or you can say the blog will allow the users to have two-way interaction. Whatever the information I am disseminating, so the people will also get detail, and they will react on that. So if you allow them to comment on that particular page, they will be able to reply on the posted information. Second thing which you have to consider when you develop the website, why do you want to build a website? Second thing, that is most important, because everybody wants to develop website. The purpose for what you are developing. Suppose I am developing for library, so I will ensure that my contents are limited, or my contents are very specific to library. Third, which is most important, who is going to be your target audience? I can develop my website, but if there is no hit on the page, it is wastage, or you can say it may not have that value which you have expected from your website. So you need to decide, I'm just going to have a blog, how it is going to be useful for the people, how it is going to be effective for the society, how it is going to be useful for the target audience. So you need to think third, cost involvement. Most of the people, first, they will, especially when you are just proposing it to your organization, management will first ask you that what is the cost involvement? How much cost does it require? So to have a website, there may be multiple options. You can have your own server. You can purchase the domain. You can have your own server and link it, and you can run the website. Second option, you can have the website on cloud. You can purchase the, no need to purchase the hardware. You can purchase cloud or web hosting, and directly you can host your website. So in total exercise, you have to calculate and let the authority know that what is the total cost involvement in every year in having the website. Platform availability. I have chosen WordPress. If my authority says that no, we are not going to buy any cloud hosting, you have to have it in the organization itself. So you need to check whether the platform you are looking for is available or not. And domain, that is the access point. Without domain, the website will not have identity on the internet, or you can say world wide web. So you need to have domain also, so that people can access it with, you can say it is an address on the internet to locate a particular website. Just like our home has address, similarly, each website has its own domain and address, which allows everyone to reach to its pages. So these things to be considered before you begin developing the website. Now, some of the option you can try, you can use free platform, you can use core programming, you can use HTML, CSS also. All these can be exercised for developing the website, but I will suggest to have WordPress if you want to develop a website easily. Now, let us talk about how the layout should be to have a website. So I will suggest, see, this portion, we call it as a header. Always remember that when you are going to have a website, you need to design in such a way that it gives you a good look, because people are very, you can say, choosy. If similar kind of website is available on same theme, people will go to the website which can give good look and feel. This is general psychology and perception of the people. So you need to think in that way, your website looks attractive. So in my opinion, you need to have first header. Left side, there should be menu, or you can say the scrolling the content. Right side, you can have your banners, the announcement banner, or the direct link to the pages which are most viewed. And down page, it can have header, footer. It can have footer, and also it can have the statistics page, how many people have touched it or clicked it. So all these, what will happen, it will make your website, if you design properly, having proper thought, and also having proper the menu well planned, so you can have a website, attractive website. Now let us think that if I am going to have a page for my library, so how I can design for my library page. So navigation can be like this: home, then about may contain multiple things, like about your library history, rule and regulation, timing, library committee, library team, and means holidays, all these about fine policy, circulation policy, privilege policy, all these resources. Generally, these days we have two kind of resources, one electronic and one physical. So you need to you are supposed to classify it on the page also, print and e-resources separately, and further e-resource can be classified in the form of e-books, journals, standards, case studies, or videos. So all these can be your patents part of e-resource. Now services can be many. It depends on your library, how you are going to provide and what services you are giving to the individual. So general services in library, people give new arrival, current awareness service, detail of the book. Then the other part, that is the download. Here also people will give you much attention because they need place where they can get the detail about general form, or sometimes we need to get the recommendation for purchase of books, membership form, in case of loss, where to make fine payment, all these. Then contact us, whom to contact in case of inquiry, and general other links. So this is, in my opinion, this is general layout, or you can say navigation, which one website should have. And if the website is having these points, so easily one can reach to the pages. Okay, one a very important thing in the development of website is to be considered, that see, nobody likes to click multiple time to reach one page. Always remember, if I'm a user, I'm searching about JGate or I'm searching about Springer resource, I would never like to reach to Springer page by clicking 4 or 5 times. Why? Because that irritates, and also it takes much time. So when you design the page, make sure that users reaches to the page in a minimum time. So if, let's say, if I have to reach to a Springer page, I should have one sub heading, or you can say in the main heading under resources, direct link of Springer link. So if I'm searching for any e-resource, especially publisher wise, I can directly go to the Springer and click on that, and I get all the list of journals. So that will attract more number of users, because that does not kill the user's time. Opposite to this, suppose to reach to the page of Springer, I have to click 5 times, and the speed or the processing of your computer is bit slow. The user will get irritated, and next time he or she may not like to visit your page again. So have minimum, you can say, to reach to a page, you try to organize the content in such a way that it does not have multiple subheading. It gives you the information with maximum by clicking once or twice to the main heading or subheading. Let us build a website using WordPress. So there are two ways through which you can develop the website. One is online and the other one is the intranet. So I hope all of you must be aware that online and the intranet both are different thing. Online means we are talking about the internet. Intranet means our computers are connected over a local area network where 100, 200, or even the whole organization may be connected inside the campus. So I can host my website in the local server using any software like Jamp or any web server. And I can host my HTML or CMS there page and provide the IP address to all the users. So they will get access to my website. Okay. That is for intranet. The other one, that is the internet, and that will give the wider access to your page because it is going to be on internet. Internet means network of networks where people can connect to your or reach to your page from any part of world, any corner of the world, because it is connected in the world wide web. So both option will give you access to your website. The difference only will be online have the wider access throughout the globe. Intranet will have access within your campus or the area where your system is connected. Your IP or your server is connected within a given range. So I am taking the first option, purchasing a domain. First, understand this concept and practically I will demonstrate you. It is very simple as you can understand. Purchasing a domain is necessary to have a website online. Now the question is where to purchase. Okay. So there are many web hosting provider like GoDaddy, you might have heard Big Rock, Hostinger, and many other web hosting provider. They provide you a facility to purchase a domain, and by purchasing a domain your site will not work. Always remember, by purchasing only domain, suppose dptripathi.com, this is my domain name, I have purchased, so it will not work, it will not run. It requires the web space also. So two things, domain plus web space. So wherever you are purchasing a domain, you make sure that you are purchasing a web hosting space also, because where your site will sit or the content will remain. So when you are purchasing a domain from any web hosting provider, you can buy web hosting space plus domain. I'll come to another very interesting point. Purchasing a theme is optional. If you are using WordPress, so there are people who develop the good looking themes and they sell it. So you can buy it by paying some amount and integrate in your website, or thousands of free themes available for the WordPress. So you can download and integrate. So that we'll see how to do. Now let us go to install WordPress and let us see how we can work on WordPress. All these are the practical things which I don't want to discuss in PPT. I will demonstrate you in the live mode. So I'm closing my PPT now, and I will directly, is my screen visible? Please confirm. I guess my screen is visible to you. Okay. So please understand, when I say WordPress, WordPress. So WordPress basically have two websites. You might have seen WordPress.org, and the second one is the WordPress.com. Now you may have questions, sir, why there are two domains for the same content management system? See, this WordPress.org, this is the main website where the developer provides you the source code that you can download. You can install it in your PC using any web server, and you can share in the internet, or if you have bought the domain, you can integrate in your local means computer also. Second one, it is the page which provides you space with domain, subdomain, or even if you want to purchase, you can buy directly a domain from wordpress.com. It provides you space on its server to develop the website. So let us go and see both the options. So first option I'm going to show you. I have taken to wordpress.com. Directly I am taking you to wordpress.com, and you can see this is a page where you can sign up, and after signing up, it will, suppose when I click on get started, it will ask me to fill up some detail, and then it will create a page for me. For example, dptripathi.wordpress.com, and it will allow me to develop a website with limited option. Whereas if you just see on the top, if I go to this plan and pricing, you see there are multiple plans: personal, premium, business, commerce, enterprise. So if you take any plan, you can see what features it is giving: 6 GB storage. It is giving unlimited pages, post, users, and visitors. It is giving free domain for 1 year. You don't have to buy the domain extra separately from any other web hosting services. It gives ad-free browsing experience for your visitor. There is no ad for falling on your page. Dozens of premium theme. As I mentioned that some of the themes are not free, you need to purchase them. So it gives you some very popular themes which you can integrate, and also it supports from expert team you get, and statistics. So every month you have to pay 160 rupees. If you buy it annual bill, you have to pay 1920. So process is very simple. Just click on get personal. It will ask you to log in with your Gmail account or the account wherever you are having, and then it will connect to the page. Suppose I am going to take, already there is a page with this account. So let me take, yeah. Now it is asking you choose a domain. So for example, I am choosing dptripathi.net, and let us see whether it is available or not. dptripathi.net.wordpress.com, it is free. But if I go for dptripathi.com, it is free for the first year with annual paid plans. I can go with this. I can directly go to dptripathi.com, and it will get my domain. It will ask you to make a payment of that 1920. You see this 1920. It will be applicable for 1 year, and next year onwards I will have to pay. So what it gives includes with my purchase ad free browsing, extremely fast DNS and SSL, detailed traffic stats beyond the last 7 days and site insights, 14 days money back guarantee, all this. I can fill up this detail. For example, DP Tripathi. I can give my email ID also, and I can give my phone number, address. I can give here, and then continue to the payment. So once I click on continue to the payment, it will connect to the credit card payment. Generally, WordPress.com will not give you the option for making payment through QR code. So you have to have the credit card, and then it will uh, allow you to make payment. It will include the 18% GST also. So it will become 2265 yearly. So once it is done, it will give me the user ID for dptripathi.com, and then I can install theme, and then I can run my page. Whenever you open dptripathi.com, it will access the page. This is the direct method and easy method for having the WordPress website easily. Directly you can buy the domain from wordpress.com. Now let us find the other way. If you don't want to buy from wordpress.com, so what can be the other way? So other way, there are many website hosting provider. For example, there is a host provider. I generally take from inwayhosting.com. See, this is Inway Hosting. This is, you can say, one of the hosting provider out of many. It gives you multiple option for buying the web hosting. So I choose generally unlimited web hosting. So if I go for sign up now, it gives me three options. One option is 199 means 2000 per year. It gives me 10 emails, free cPanel, 10 MySQL database, and it allows me to host one website and gives unlimited space. So I do not have any dearth of space. But sometimes, suppose I want to buy web hosting service where I want to host more than one website. So what I can do, I can go for this unlimited pro option where it is giving me 25 MySQL database, free cPanel, 25 mail. 25 mail means I can choose my own email ID. Suppose dptripathi at librarianguide.org or whatever the domain you are having. Info at dptripathi.com. So likewise, I can have 25 emails and it gives unlimited space. Every day you can take backup. It gives you SSL certificate so that your site is secured. All these features you get in 2999 per year. But this is the, please mind it, this is the price of web space, not domain. Suppose I go with this option, it will ask me that whether you want to buy a domain, register a new domain, or you want to transfer your domain. Suppose you have purchased domain from some other web hosting service and you want to buy web space here. So that is also possible. But in that case, that domain you will have to request to transfer to this web hosting provider. So I'm just going to take dptripathi.com and check whether it is available or not. If it is not available, it gives option that no, it is not available. You see, congratulations, DP Tripathi is available, but you will have to pay 1,300 rupees for taking this domain. So suppose I agree, I can go with this. But if I see no, it is bit costly, I can go with some other domain. So it suggests also. You see, it is suggesting if you take dptripathi.co.in, it will charge only 800 rupees. So I can say 400 rupees. But you are very specific. No, my domain should have only .com. I'm not interested to go with .co.in. So it is your choice. You can choose and accordingly you can proceed. Let's say I proceed with this dptripathi.com and click on continue. So 1 minute. So, okay. And I will add this dptripathi.com and then I'll click on continue. So you see, it has built my web hosting 199 annually. If you want to go for 2 year, 3 year, that option is also available. And click on continue. Now it will show me both hosting plus domain registration. So it is asking to make payment of 3298. And if I check out this, it will ask me to provide the complete address and then make the payment. So once I make the payment, up to here, I hope you all must have understood. Up to here, all you must have understood. Now, once you make the payment, suppose I made the payment, it will send me the detail of control panel like this. it will give you some information like this: login name, username, control panel, username, ID, password, all these to connect to your control panel. So see, I have my control panel here. Just a minute. I'll just paste it here and it will get me to control panel. See, there is a, in control panel, when you go, what it does basically, let me tell you, it shows the complete the services being provided to you by that web hosting service. In WordPress.com, we were only given the WordPress hosting, only one tool. But if you buy the control panel web hosting service, it will give you all these features. You can manage your account, you can manage your email, some of the advanced feature for handling your Apache, handling your two-step verification, password protector, some cron job also you can do. You can create backup, and also you can use some extra feature like you can use PHP MyAdmin to play with your MySQL database. And the best part is that you can use Softaculous. Softaculous is the app installer which allows you to install different tool different tool in the domain. So this is my domain. You see, if I go show you, this is my domain, librarianguide.co.in. Okay, this is my domain. And what I want to do on this domain, I want to install WordPress. Or let's say I want to have subdomain. That is my main domain, librarianguide.co.in. I have purchased from the internet and I want to install WordPress. So if you just see www.librarianguide. Not this. If you just go to this librarianguide.co.in, you will find that this is also a WordPress website. Please look into this. This is also WordPress website which I have already installed. Okay. So this is also an option which you can install, but I want to show that how you can install fresh in the direct domain. Since I have already created this page, so it may not be clear to you. So let us see and install fresh in one domain. So I will create one subdomain. This is my cPanel. I am going to create a subdomain with the name DP Tripathi or DPT or WordPress.librarianguide.co.in or whatever. It is up to you because it is giving me 25 subdomain. Okay, so I click on subdomain management. I have already created one subdomain, training.librarianguide.co.in. I am just going to create another subdomain by clicking on add subdomain. And here I will write for example, FDP, Faculty Development Program, fdp.librarianguide.co.in, and click add subdomain. So what will happen? It has created fdp.librarianguide.co.in and this web subdomain is ready. Now let us go to control panel. I clicked on the main page of control panel. I will go down and click on WordPress. See, all these are the tool. You can install Joomla also, you can install Drupal also, you can install any Dolphin or any content management system. All these are content management system for developing the website. So I'm going to click on WordPress. And when I click on WordPress, you see it gives me live installer page where I am supposed to click on install now. So when I click on install now, you can see it is asking me to install it, but before that you can check the versions. So it will give you option also that which version you want to install. Let me show you. First, it is asking that you choose, you want your website to open with HTTP or HTTP colon double slash www dot or HTTPS, which one you want. So let's say I prefer with HTTP. I will choose subdomain which I created just now. Please see here fdp.librarianguide.co.in, and I'm not going to have any directory. I'll delete this. By default, it is showing that you create directory WP. The disadvantage will be of having folder here that every time you will have to type fdp.librarianguide.co.in slash WP. So to avoid that, I removed that two character, and then I will choose which version I want to install. If I want to install any previous or older version, I can do that. Okay. So here you have an option. You can take 6.8.1. So latest one we are going to have. Now it is asking that you give the site name. So I'll give welcome to faculty development program in bracket FDP site. And I have given the site description. Uh, Discussion portal for open source tools. I have given the name of my website like this. I will give the FDP username. This username, please remember, using this username, you will be able to log into WordPress page. So whatever the username you are giving, you have to remember. I have given like this. Okay. So it is showing a strong password, and admin user I have given, suppose training, and then you can choose the admin email ID and then click on install. So it takes hardly 2 to 3 minutes, and automatically it installs on the web page, web server. So you do not have to uh, configure, or you don't have to break your head in integrating the MySQL, PHP, and going through all the this one exercise. It will automatically do, and it will show the message, congratulations, the software was installed successfully, and it is showing the link. For admin URL, you have to type this fdp.librarianguide.co.in slash wp-admin. So if I click on the upper one, you see, so my page will look like this, because it is the default theme installed like this. If I click on the below link, it will open the login page. It will open to the login page. You see here, it is the page where next time when I come, it will ask me to log in and then do the work. So I have installed, my WordPress is installed. I just logged out, and next time I'll show you from beginning. Suppose next time I'm coming to do work. So what I'll type, http fdp dot librarianguide dot co.in slash wp hyphen admin. It will show me the user page, login page. So I'll give here, you see, and hit enter. I'll hit enter. So it will connect to my admin dashboard of WordPress. Please see here, I have logged into admin dashboard of WordPress. And to see the front page, simply click on widget site. So whatever changes you make in the backend of admin panel, it will be displayed here in the front panel. So this is the way of installing WordPress and making it ready to work in the page. Now, up to here, if there is any confusion, please let me know. I'll clear, otherwise I'll proceed. There is no confusion. Okay. So if there is no confusion, it means there is a lot of confusion. Okay, good. I'm happy that no one has any confusion. So these two pages will play a role for having the page. Now, first thing what you have to do in order to have the website, the first thing you are supposed to do, change the theme, because you have to choose the theme which looks beautiful as per your, as we were discussing that suppose I am having a plan to have a website for my library. So how do I plan so that it looks attractive page? So I need to have some page which gives the educational look or library look. Let us go and install the theme. How to go? Here in the appearance, when you are logged into WordPress, here in the appearance, there is a button called theme. If I click on theme, it will ask me to click on add theme. Just click on add theme and it will show the thousands of themes. You can choose any of them. So you need to, if you know, you can choose the theme, or if you don't know, you need to search. So I know one theme that is called BMag, which is very good theme. Now this theme is activated. If I go to the tab and refresh the page, now you see the look and feel of the page is changed. Look and feel of the page is changed. Now it's time to design the page. And before that, I would like to show one website which is using the same theme, and it looks like this. You see, this is the same theme which I am demonstrating. So we will change it and we will see that how we can make the page website like this. It is developed in the WordPress. So let us go to the theme and now we will click on customize. If I click on customize, the first thing I am supposed to do that I change the color. If I don't like this orange color, I have the option of changing the color. So we need to find some general setting, go to color. Instead of red, I will choose green. So you see the color of the page is changed. If you like blue, you can change it to blue. If you like orange, you can change it to orange. If you like pink, it will change it to pink. So it is your choice how you are going to have the page. So in my case, I prefer having green and I'll publish it. I will also apply this to all my widget title, everywhere, so that I can have the good look of the website. Now I can choose the background color also. Suppose it is completely white, I can little bit make it dark so that it can make the difference. It can make the difference so that my site will look separate from the background. I can easily see the difference. Now you can change the site logo. If you have any logo ready, you can change the logo. For example, I want to have this logo. So I'll insert the logo and I will select it. I'm not going to crop. So you see, I have taken the logo which is coming, and I do not want to display the site title and tag. So you see, my page will look like this. You can have any other logo. Suppose you want to remove it and you want to change it. So you can change it. You can upload another logo. Let's see if I get some other logo. Okay, I got this. So I'll select this, and instead of cropping, I do not want to crop. So you can see, you can change like this. If you want to remove, you can remove. So it will get removed and publish it. So this is the logo. So generally logo should be small. Let us go to header. So the image which I was showing to you, that you can add in the header. So it will have the beautiful look of header. You see, I have made changes and I'll publish it here. So you see now my page will look like this. I have changed the header. So it is having the different look now. All of you see. So let's go and go back to, you want to change the font. By default, it is in Arimo. If you want to change it to some other font like Ubuntu, you can take it. Or if you want Open Sans, that is quite good font. So you can choose Open Font. Otherwise, Arimo is also better. It gives a good look. So you can go with the default one. Now let us go to yeah, first one. I'll take you to the, so far we have done with the theme installation, and now it's time to understand that how we are going to have the pages. Okay, so pages you can have, as we already planned that we are going to have some common heading: home, about, library services, library resources, contact us, then library team, and downloads. All these will be the common headings. So to do that, you can go to pages. You can click on pages, and you can see by default there is a sample page. If you want, you can change the name of this page. Just click on edit, and you can add the name of the page, like instead of sample page you can write about and save it. Okay, and then go back. If you refresh the page, so you will see that name of heading is changed. Similarly, you can click on add page, new page, and in the new page you can add for example, library services, publish. It's very easy. You don't have to spend hours together to add the domain. Simply click on pages. Now you see library services. Now library resources, again go to add page. You can write here library resources. Page content you can add later, library resources, and publish. And then click on. So you see library resources now is coming here. Library resources, library services. Now another page we'll add. We will add downloads. Downloads, publish. And if you refresh the page, now you may be thinking that the download should come after library resources. Why it is coming before that? It is coming before because we are creating the page and it is coming one after another in the ascending order. And that we'll have to arrange. If you want to arrange as per your choice, we will have another method. I'll show you how you can do that. So let's first create all the pages. So last page I am going to create, that is the library team or contact us. And then publish. Okay. So if I refresh, it has taken in the last library team. So let us organize the page. So organization of the page will not take place from here because it has separate method and that will come here in the appearance, and there is an option called menu. So if you go to menu, you can see it is in the hidden text. All the pages which we created are coming here. So what we are supposed to do, we are supposed to create one menu name. See, all these are coming by default, okay, but not organized. If you want to organize them, you have to create here one main menu. Suppose I have created the menu, main menu. I create this main menu and all the pages which I created now, I will add to this main menu. Okay, so I'll save it. So, so now you see, just a minute. I have added to the main menu, which I created. Now I have added to the main menu. You are supposed to organize it the way you want. So what I am going to do, I will just drag it and keep it on top. Then I will drag the library team on the last, download before library team, and it is organized. Now I'll click on save menu. Now if you refresh the page, you will see that it is organized the way you want. If I click on about, it will show the content of about. If I click on library resources, all these pages are organized. And that we have done in the appearance menu button. Likewise, you can add as many as you want. So if you create any page further from here, you see from here, it will get added and you can accordingly go to the appearance and menu and you can make it sub part of menu or main menu. Let's create one more in the library resources, to menu, print and e-resources. Click on add page and I'll click on suppose print, publish. I'll go to again main menu, add page, and I'll write here e-resource. So the body, or you can say the overall look of the website, first I have to design and accordingly I will display on the website. Now I will go to appearance menu and see two pages are created. So I'll make it sub part of or sub menu of library resources. So I'll simply drag the print and little bit right under library resources. You see library resources and the print is the sub menu of the sub menu of the library resources. Now if I click on sub menu, it has created two sub menu. Just refresh the page. You see library resources has print and e-resources two menus. Sub menu you can say. Likewise, you can keep creating and keep adding the menu, and once added, you can add the content later. First thing you have to do, you have to build the site. You have to create the whole page, how you want the page to appear. That is most important thing. Once you complete, adding the content is not a big deal. That you can do anytime. You can do later also. But making the structure, making the format is very, very important. Okay, so I have, I'm stopping now. Now, I would like to ask you that please let me know if you have any query or question. I will answer because I have covered most of the important part, the installation, and also how you can deal with the online purchasing, how you can install it, how you can install using control panel, how you can install theme, how you can customize, how you can create menu. So up to here I have finished, and now after this the session which will be taken by another expert, he will deal the rest of the things, that how you can add the content, how you can add the user, how you can manage the user, and how you can manage the website. So, Mr. Fajal, are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm here, sir.
So, I have finished my portion which you have asked me to
Oh,
complete.
okay,
So,
sir. Thank you,
you
sir.
want me
Uh,
you want me to continue more?
I think we should take a 10-minute break. Then we will come back.
Okay.
Okay.
No problem. Let
Yeah.
us assemble at 7:10, and I'll continue with this theme. I will also let you know how you can create other menu, how you can add the content, and also how you can do some major modification in the same theme. Okay?
1 minute, sir.
Yeah.
One minute.
Okay.
1 minute. 1 minute, sir.
Huh.
Tripathi, sir.
Huh. Tell me, sir,
Just,
please.
just now you show all those things.
Hmm.
In this WordPress now,
Hmm.
you buy that web hostage and domain name from other agencies,
Yes. Yes. I
not
bought
from.
it from Inway Hosting. Inway
Oh,
Hosting is based in Coimbatore.
uh,
So they provide this service, but you can buy it from anyone. You
no,
can
no.
buy it from GoGetDaddy, you can buy it from Big Rock, you can buy it from Hostinger, you can buy it from anyone. The
Okay,
way means way.
that WordPress itself sell that hosting and domain.
Yes, yes, yes. I demonstrated that if you go to WordPress.com, directly you can buy the domain and web hosting from there itself. But the difference is, if I bought it from means Inway Hosting,
Way.
so they have given me control panel. So
Okay,
in that control panel, not only WordPress, I can install any tool.
okay.
I can install Joomla, I can install Drupal or Magneto, any tool I can install. But in WordPress.com, if I buy, they will give you only specifically WordPress. I cannot do anything else.
Okay, okay. Which one is cheaper
WordPress.com is cheaper. That will cost approximately 2000 something.
per year?
But if you buy from Inway Hosting, it will cost approximately 3300, 400.
Uh, okay, okay. But
Yeah.
WordPress provides both the hosting and that domain also.
Yes, yes. That is for 1 year. And first year, they give the domain name free. For
Okay,
first year, you don't have to pay. They will
uh,
manage. But from next year onwards,
we have to
they
pay.
will charge you for domain and web hosting both.
Okay, okay, okay.
Hmm.
And web space is same for this both two that WordPress and Inway.
No, Inway gives you more unlimited web hosting. They WordPress gives you for starter package 6 GB only. So
Okay,
I think for WordPress only 6 GB is more than enough. That
okay.
is not a big issue. InWay is, you can say, the customized web hosting service provided by them, because you are paying dedicated service you are asking them to provide. So that's why you are customizing the package. If you go with 2,999 package, they will provide you some more feature, like you can host 3 website, and they are giving 25 mail, 25 MySQL database. So in number of subdomain, you can have as many as subdomain you want. So it depends on the customized package you choose.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Hmm. So let us have a 10 minutes break, and we all will reassemble at 6:10. Is it okay? 7:10.
Yes,
Is
sir.
it okay, Fajal ji?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sure. Thank you, sir, for sharing your invaluable knowledge and experience with us. Your insights have truly inspired us to think beyond traditional roles and embrace the digital transformation in librarianship. Really, sir, thank you.
Okay, Fajal ji,
So,
we'll
yes,
connect
sir.
again
Yes,
7:10.
sir. Yeah, yeah. Sure.
Okay, so I remain connected. I am not going to disconnect.
Okay, sure.
Okay, you can stop recording.
Yeah, yeah.